Welcome back to Saturday AM and to the beautiful city of Reykjavik here in Iceland. Now, if you've got an adventurous spirit, there is no better winter getaway. With that in mind, I donned as many layers as I could possibly squeeze on and decided to explore this land of fire and ice by descending right down into it. About 30 minutes outside of Reykjavik, you'll find one of the largest lava tunnels or tubes in Iceland. It's also where we found Monaghan man Drew, currently working at the tubes, who helped me with my safety equipment, before venturing outside to meet Halle, our tour guide for the afternoon.
Lava tubes are very unique. They are different from limestone caves and different kinds of cave. And you will only find them in, well, a few countries around the world, particularly in Hawaii and in Iceland. There are some others as well. And once you enter inside, you will see why they are so unique and so different. What you can expect to see are amazing geological formations that you won't find anywhere else in the world unless it's in a lava tube.
Well, Halle, I'm really looking forward to this adventure. I have to admit, I'm a little bit apprehensive though. Don't know what's behind that door, but looking forward to finding out. We go.
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Great, let's go.
Let's go.
And with that, we left the snow and light behind us to venture underground into the lava tube. Walking in the door, Halle, I was greeted by a sight I really wasn't expecting. A wide open space, very dramatic, but it's well lit too. Why is that?
Part of making this accessible for people was to put in a platform and a path, because this was very difficult terrain before. Basically what happened in the cooling phase of the cave, when the eruption slowed down, the whole thing cools down and a lot of rocks fell down. So 99.9% of the rocks you see here fell down during the cooling phase about 5,000 years ago. And with many caves, you have to crawl. They're not very spacious, and a lot of people get claustrophobic. But the beauty of this one is that the ceiling is at all level 10 to 12 meters high, and it's 10 to 30 meters wide.
We do have natural skylights here.
We do have natural skylights. So this cave is pretty unique because it has 3 rooftops, which in geological terms is called skylights. And you see them here. Here's the first one, you have the second one, you have the third one. The fact that this one has 3 skylights where the roof has actually caved in, we know it's here and we are able to enter it.
The further we travelled into the tube, the darker it got.
So here things start to change. We have the lights, but beyond this, there is no natural light. So the walls here are a bit mossy green, but once we enter inside, you'll see completely different colors inside. And also in this section of the cave, we have these marvelous icicles forming from the ground up during the wintertime, which you will see over here. This is something which is very, very unique and not often that you see. It's absolutely breathtaking. They melt in the summer and they come, so they are brand new. We call it our icicle babies. And they've really grown this winter because we have had a period of quite a bit of frost in the last few days. You must be so proud. I'm very proud. I'm proud dad.
The walls seemed to change colour again as we went even further into the lava tube. Halle, can you tell us a little bit about the geological formations that we're seeing here along the walls of the tube? They're really interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a good example of that right here behind me. You see it's like a paintwork gone wrong, but it's actually all natural. So what we've seen here is we have this glaciary surface. It's really kind of glassy surface, which means that the cooling happened rather quickly. Then the lava actually leaves this kind of glassy surface. You also have these kind of vertical lines, horizontal lines, which tells us how the lava flow was slowly decreasing inside the cave. And when this happened, there was no oxygen present. That's why you have the gray color. But what probably happened here is that the eruption started getting stronger again, and a new lava flow came in and started melting rock above it. And when that happened, oxygen were present. That's why you have the reddish colors on top of the gray ones, because this is oxidated iron.
After a couple of hours in virtual darkness, I have to admit I was happy to see clear skies once again. Nevertheless, it was a brilliant experience, one I would highly recommend.